This is the Bullying Prevention and Intervention for All Staff Training by Alexandria Community School Corporation. Indiana Code 2033 8.2 defines bullying for schools. Bullying behavior is intentional. It is meant to cause physical, emotional, or social harm. Bullying also creates an environment where the targeted student feels uncomfortable or unsafe. This law calls the sense of fear a hostile school environment. Bullying prevention research calls this an imbalance of power between the targeted student and the bullying student. All three of these characteristics make this type of peer abuse bullying. An objectively hostile learning environment helps to determine in what ways a targeted student may feel unsafe. This can relate to the student's person or their property. They may also feel that their physical or mental health are in question. Bullying can result in the targeted student's decline in academic growth or ability to focus on learning. Students targeted in bullying may also feel a fear to participate in social or extracurricular activities, as these concerns are due to the feeling of intimidation or an imbalance of power, be it physical, emotional, or social. To simplify the way we remember the definition of bullying, as well as when we are identifying behaviors as bullying, would be to think of a three-legged stool. For a behavior or incident to be labeled as bullying, all three legs must be in place. First, the incident behavior was unwanted and is deemed as aggressive. It has been repeated or has the potential to be repeated. Finally, there is a power imbalance, either perceived or real, between the two students in question. The third leg of the wheel, power imbalance, is very important when understanding if this incident is truly a bullying incident. Oftentimes, two students are in conflict or disagreement. Bully terminology is ever evolving. This slide contains the most common terms associated with bullying prevention work. Target is the student that has been on the receiving end of the bullying behavior. Bullier, or student that has been exhibiting bullying behavior, is the student that was reported and the behaviors of this student were identified as bullying. Witness is a student that has observed the bullying behavior. The words in bold print are preferred terms as it empowers students to speak up and take action against bullying. The IDOE has identified 4 categories of bullying behaviors: physical, verbal, social, and electronic written communication. It is helpful to use these categories when identifying bullying behaviors. These categories are also used to collect data on the incidence of bullying in schools by the IDOE. This slide defines physical bullying and provides examples. Research shows that boys more often are the targets and bulliers of physical bullying. This slide defines verbal bullying and provides examples. This slide defines social relational bullying and provides examples. Research shows that girls more often are the targets and bulliers of social relational bullying. This slide defines electronic written communication, bullying, and provides examples. In order for the bullying cycle to take place, there needs to be 3 individuals or groups of people involved: the bullier, the target victim, and the witness bystander. Each plays a distinct role in the cycle that ultimately impacts the victim of bullying. In fact, the bullying cycle are the various ways in which people react or participate in the bullying situation. Here's what the bullying cycle looks like. To find out more information about the bullying cycle, please go to stopbullying.gov or view it on our school website. It is crucial to understand that not every aggression or harmful act is not bullying. Proper and ongoing training will help prepare staff and students to clearly understand what consists of bullying. It may be helpful to refer to your school's policy on violence, hazing, gangs, harassment, and stalking so you can help provide clear definitions of each and compare that to bullying. Anyone can be the target of bullying. However, according to the National Education Association survey, educators reported that bullying based on a student's weight, gender, perceived sexual orientation, and disability were the most common in their school. It is important to be aware that these students' populations may be at high risk for bullying and develop support and programming to ensure safety. This slide discusses potential risk factors of students that may be prone to exhibiting bullying behaviors. Supports and programming for students that have these risk factors are vital to a comprehensive bullying prevention program. Helpful signs for teachers, school staff, and parents to watch for in their students. If a student is exhibiting any of these warning signs, it is recommended that the student be referred to a school counselor. The effects of bullying are detrimental to a student's success in school and potentially negatively impact students in life. There can be long-term effects on the target. Some common health concerns include headaches, stomach aches, and other aches and pains. Research shows that students that are the targets of bullying have higher rates of absenteeism and school connectedness. School safety is linked to bullying incidents in school. Ensuring safe learning environments for all students is imperative for learning and bullying prevention and intervention are crucial elements of programming. Students that exhibit bullying behavior are more likely to engage in risky behaviors. Research also has linked student bullying to later abuse in life, both domestic and child. It is important to provide interventions that focus on empathy development for students that bully. Witnesses are a group of students that have observed bullying incidents. This group of students are oftentimes overlooked when providing interventions and supports. Students that observe bullying have been linked to risky behaviors as well as decreased attendance and low school connectedness. This slide contains a brief overview of components within a comprehensive bullying prevention and intervention programs. Effective bullying prevention requires the awareness of the entire school staff. Consistent supervision and reporting protocols are essential in order to maintain a safe school environment. The state of Indiana recently passed new legislation with the tougher anti-bullying laws. This new legislation will hold school administrators and the members of their staff accountable to how they respond to bullying when it occurs. It is important to know how to recognize bullying and the correct protocols for reporting an incident in the school. Many times, there will be bullying incidents outside of the classroom, in less structured areas of the school, such as hallways or the cafeteria. Everyone on the staff should be skilled at recognizing bullying behaviors and how to react appropriately. Students who would not normally act out in the classroom under the close supervision of a teacher may find the unstructured setting of the cafeteria as an opportunity to bully others. As food service professionals, you are in contact with the students on a daily basis and can witness both positive peer interaction and incidents of peer maltreatment. Remember that while you are performing your job, you are also a role model. How you interact with the students helps to create a positive, caring environment in the cafeteria. It is important to know the difference between peer conflict, other isolated incidents of peer maltreatment, and bullying, which is an unwanted act of aggression that is a repeated act, demonstrating a real or perceived imbalance of power between the bully and the target. It is recommended that you discuss with your supervisor how to report an incident when you observe one. Do not expect the target of bullying to be able to stop the incident by themselves. They need your help. Because teachers spend such a high percentage of school time with the students, they typically witness a wide range of student behaviors, both positive and negative. Effective classroom management will always contribute to a positive learning environment. The positive, respectful climate you create will also deter bullying behaviors. Many students are trained and experienced in intervening when students exhibit negative behaviors in their classrooms. Remaining calm, respectful, and supportive are strong components of any effective intervention. Stepping into another teacher's classroom and getting up to speed on procedures and protocols can sometimes be a daunting task. Allow adequate time when you arrive to ensure that you understand bullying incident reporting protocols and timetables, as well as other safety and emergency related procedures. Students begin and end each day of their educational experience on the bus. They will look to the bus driver to determine the limits of acceptable behaviors. Consistency is maintaining a respectful environment on the bus can deter a number of negative behaviors. Once you have had an opportunity to communicate your behavioral expectations with the students, review them often. The combination of modeling positive behaviors and reminding students that maintaining a safe and respectful environment is your top priority will help them self-monitor their behaviors. It is recommended that bus drivers review intervention and reporting protocols with your school's corporation's director of transportation and other drivers. Being confident in dealing with negative behaviors, including bullying behaviors, will increase your effectiveness and authority. It is recommended that as many staff as possible supervise passing periods in the halls. A strong adult presence will help deter potential peer maltreatment and also staff to remain aware of repeated acts such as bullying. Hallway supervision is an excellent time to interact positively with students. Model a positive school culture. Besides, it's fun. Always try to remain calm and respectful when intervening in the hallway, but make sure you can identify the students involved. This is sometimes more difficult in the hall versus a classroom setting, but it is important for effective follow-up once the incident has been reported. Please take time to make sure you are completely comfortable in your understanding of what defines a bullying incident and the correct ways to intervene and report one. Your awareness and effectiveness will help stop bullying as it occurs and will reduce the likelihood of future incidents. Your response to a bullying incident is helpful on many levels. First, your intervention provides immediate support to a student who is the target of bullying. Your commitment to being involved and intervening in peer maltreatment models the type of behavior you would like to see in your students. You become an active contributor to a positive school culture. Alexandria Community School Corporation has anonymous bullying reporting through our website for all parents, staff, and students to access. The form is located under the Contact Us tab on the right side of the header for our district website page and each school's website page. Please note that if you feel that bullying is happening, report it. If you have any further questions or concerns, please contact your building principal or direct supervisor. Thank you so much for your time.